You know, I was looking over a guide in between episodes here, and I realized that Ephraim, God, Ephraim doesn't actually start guaranteed at 15. He starts between 10 and 15, and I believe it is determined by how many levels he gained during the his first chapter or whatever, the 5X. I think because he starts at like level 5 or something in that chapter, I think. So I don't know. Depending on how many levels you manage to get him to gain, depends on if he'll be between level 10 and 15 when he arrives here. So 15 is the highest he can go, though. No higher than that, unfortunately. So you can't just, like, have Ephraim take on the whole place by himself and get to some ridiculous, like, level 18 or something and have him start at max level here or craziness like that. Won't happen, but... Alright, Loot can take care of those two. Hopefully that'll be enough to level her up. I'm hoping. I think Ephraim can actually... it's not quite. Just like one space away. That's frustrating. There is an item down here. Oh, man, I'm getting really lucky with these. This is absurd. Send an item to supply. Let's just go with the Swift Soul. Swift Soul is another really... Actually, is something else you probably really want to pick up. Is it adds a permanent increase to a character's movement. I believe it's a 2 movement too, or 2 movement as well. So whoever you give the Swift Souls to, it'll increase their movement permanently by 2. So that's really nice if you want to use like a Great Knight. Since their movement is like 5 or 4, some absurdly, I think it's 4 even, which is absurdly low for a promoted unit. Give them some Swift Souls, and it makes them much more useful. I've done that a couple times before, and yeah, I don't know. A Great Knight with some Swift Souls is definitely much better than a normal Great Knight, I think. But I probably won't be doing that. I'm not sure who I'm going to use those on, but I'll find someone useful, so... I do plan on using all these stat increasing items and all that kind of stuff eventually. I usually, especially with the stat increasers, excuse me, I save them until I'm like usually the last chapter, and then I kind of see whose stats need the most boosting or are lacking in something, and then I'll use them then to just kind of compensate for that. Or maybe if someone's like max level and they're like 1 or 2 points away from having full strength or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably talk more about it when we get there. So, but yeah, I will use them eventually, but I'm just kind of saving them for now. And it looks like Loot leveled up there, so let's just do this now. Let's promote the crap out of Loot and be done with it. Let's see. I was using her in Ephraim's chapter, and I promoted to a Sage. So maybe just to be a little different, I'll promote her to a Mage Knight in this one, just so you guys can kind of get to see a variety of classes here. To do something a little different. I actually really like a lot of the animations for the Mage Knights. They're just, they're not quite as powerful as Sages, so I usually don't use them. But they do have nice movement. Unfortunately, she's going to be kind of useless in the sand at the moment because, well, she's mounted now, which means she's not going to have as great movement in the sand. I think her movement is still better than other mounted units, though, because she's part mage, I guess. Well, I guess I can test that out, but yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting, for sure. Alright, let's mend Ephraim. There we go. And then we can start sending him back downwards with all of his crap. Let's do this. Yeah, look at that. Amelia can move like 1 space in the sand. That's terrible. That's just god-awful. Let's move Tana here. I'm going to want to, now that we have Ephraim, I'll be using him pretty regularly. I'm going to try and get a support between him and Tana going on. So it'll be alright. Just alright. Alright, I think there's another item buried around here, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess that's where we'll head next. Slowly making our way. Ah, jeez, the sand is such a pain. I don't know. these desert levels in the Fire Emblem games tend to always be a pain because they are always dealing with sand, and the sand always makes you move so incredibly slow. It takes forever to do anything. And then the maps tend to be really big too. And then you're searching for all the buried treasure. Oh man, they're cool maps in a lot of ways, but they just are they can be kind of a pain. Oh well. Let's keep moving Calm over. Alright, who do we want to draw out next? I have a feeling whoever we draw... Oh, he won't be able to reach. Well, I guess we'll draw this guy out next. Arthur shouldn't have a problem dealing with him with Lute supporting him in the background there. Ephraim down. Tana can go here. Eirika can go... perhaps where Inns is, maybe? Yes. Nessa there. I really want to get yeeeaaah leveled up, so where can this guy get to? Right here. Where can this guy get to? There. Well, let's move 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. The heck, we'll move. Okay, yeah, we're safe. We'll see if we can get yeeeaaah leveled up here too. That would be pretty awesome. By leveled up, I mean leveled up and promoted. Alright. Alright, number 1 guy. Good, missed. We shouldn't have a problem surviving then. Oh man, that damage is pretty insane. Woohoo! Critical hit, another. Yeeeaaah's just... what is that now? 5, I think? Just keeping a random tally. Oh man, the other guy's gonna be wasted now. Oh well. Oh man, max speed in. Nice. And at least his skill got to double digits. That's good. So that means we can promote yeeeaaah next turn. That's pretty awesome. And the finishing blow. Alright. Done and done. This guy still has eclipses left. Gosh. This is so... it's just... I almost feel bad for this enemy unit because he has 0% chance of hitting any of our characters. And he just keeps going for it. Oh, well. Well, let's do first things first, and let's promote yeeeaaah here. Use the guiding ring. Alright, so we've got 2 options, as per usual with promotions. The Druid and the Summoner. Honestly, the Druids are freaking badass. I love using yeeeaaah as a Druid. He can just kind of rip through everything. But, because of what I'm kind of planning to do later on between Eirika and Ephraim's teams here, and just to kind of show off summoners since they're pretty cool, and I'm not going to be using Null at all, so I won't be making him into anything. I'm going to turn yeeeaaah into a summoner here, and grant him some really unique abilities, actually. The summoners they're definitely not very powerful. I mean, they're okay, but they don't have the greatest magic power in the game. As you can see, they don't even get a boost in magic power for promoting. They do get a nice speed, though, which kind of makes up for the lack of strength a little bit. But they also get another very cool ability that it can be extremely useful, which maybe I'll try and show off here next turn. So I'll just keep you guys in suspense a little bit if you don't already know what I'm talking about. And, okay, so we can move Inns 1 space. Ephraim or Eirika nearby. Jeez, now that Ephraim and Eirika are both in my party, I have a feeling I'm just gonna get both of their names confused constantly. That's gonna be odd. Now let's move Ephraim here. And make sure we keep Tana out of range of that bow user. Okay. She's safe. And I guess we can just move Lute here or something. I don't know. Deucel's just going to sit there because I have nothing for him to do. Same with Garrick and Marissa. I can't really do much with him now. It'll take too long to get him down here. Alright, let's continue moving. Calm. I forget where the exact area is. I think it's like around here, though. For another one of the items, so we'll keep searching for it. Alright. No one's gonna get lured out? Well, fine. I guess this is a prime time to show off this ability, though. Yeah, heck. Summoner, he can summon. He's basically a necromancer now. And you can choose this option. You get experience for it, which is nice. And you can now summon phantoms, which will always have 1 HP. And some kind of axe weapon. Basically, these phantoms, like I said, they'll have 1 HP. They're kind of just like little, like cannon fodder, really. You can just kind of send them out, and since they're so weak, the enemy will always go after them. And you can kind of use them to draw fire away from your guys, or to kind of lead the enemies to where you want them to go, which is really cool. And depending on how high your level is, the summoner's level is, depends on the kinds of weapons these phantoms will get. So I've summoned phantoms with like killer axes and silver axes before, every once in a while. I forget if you can actually trade with, yeah, you can't trade with them, so that's kind of lame. If they have a really good weapon, you can't like use them to get an infinite supply of free axes or anything, but they can be very useful, especially if you have like a bunch of low level enemies that you don't want to deal with. Sometimes you can actually just send in a phantom and they can clear a good portion of them out with just being able to dodge attacks and everything. So they're very useful little things there. I'm a fan. Oh, there we go. We get the killer bow. Now we'll just send that to supply. Alright, I guess we'll send Colm over to that western area next. And let's, ooh, so the Wyvern Riders are finally deciding to move. Okay, I guess we had to probably pass some invisible line again. That tends to be the case. Alright, can Amelia actually get to this guy? Cool, she can. She can't kill him, of course. Oh, just barely. Awesome. She needs more experience. And he's a promoted unit, too, it appears, so she'll get a good portion of it. Nice. Level up. Rev her up. And, ooh, I'll take that. Not too bad. Alright, what do I want to do with this guy? Maybe I'll send... You're 17? You're 17, okay. Maybe you? Maybe weaken him? Yeah, I guess I'll waste up my javelin, but... Oh well. It'll allow Archer to take care of this promoted dude here. I'm actually kind of surprised how well this chapter is going. I usually have a little bit of trouble with this chapter, dealing with all like the annoying flyer units and the sand and all that crap. But we'll see. Maybe it's because I have a more mage-oriented, lightweight team with Eirika's side here that's going so well, which makes me kind of wonder how it's going to go in Ephraim's chapter, because we'll have to do the same thing with him, the same chapter. So, man, jeez, Vanessa, I wish you had more power. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, cool. We get to see a summoner in action here, it looks like. As long as okay, that guy, I think yeah, this one has a sleep staff, so have to be wary of that. I shouldn't have too much to worry about with that, though, so. Alright, go Ewan. Use your summoning powers. I have to say, Ewan makes a really cool looking summoner, because he has that flare of red. That's another, it's one of the more silly reasons why I like taking Ewan down the Dark Mage path, or the Shaman path or whatever, just because he looks really cool because he has like the red and like the lighter colored robes, whereas like Noel's just like lame and black and purple and boring. Alright, this guy can probably reach Eirika. That would be correct assumption, so let's protect her with Vanessa. A good plan. And we're moving Colm this way, if I recall, so let's do that. Ephraim can go here. And we should be good. Let's move Natasha in a more neutral spot, so she can kind of get to everyone. And, okay. This will be no problem. Oh man. I've got most of my team all centered around Valter here. It's gonna take forever to get back up to Kalik. I might end up just cutting the walk to Kalik out when it gets to that part. Just so, because that, I don't know. It seems silly, like, showing you just me walking up there and ending turns. Like, I'm not really searching for anything or anything of interest, so we'll see. We'll see what I do. Well, what the heck? Let's just do this. Maybe Amelia probably won't be able to get over there with all the sand. Oh well. Where can this guy move to? Okay, so I'm getting near his range. I want to be wary of that berserker. I can't really see how much damage they're doing. Attack of 22, defense of 6. That's not favorable. So I might want to get E1 out of there. I think so. Ooh, I can summon again though. Let's do that. Let's see. Oh yeah, and the phantoms count as flying units, I believe. So you don't have to. Let's just keep them there. Let's do this. You don't have to worry about the phantoms having to deal with terrain or anything like that. So they can walk clear over water and all of that kind of stuff over. They don't get hindered by anything. So that's really cool. Let's do. I think only one of the. Yeah. So Noel should be. And by Noel I mean A1. Oh man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Noel. You're much better than Noel, Ewan. You can leave him there. He should be fine. Let's move. Tana and Ephraim can creep up here. And I guess Arthur and Lute can as well. And we'll keep her on the Thunder for now. Thunder! Thunder, 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 thunder cats. Don't know why I think of them every time I think of Thunder, but I didn't even watch that show as a kid. For some reason, I just know the Thundercats. I don't even know. It's just one of those weird things, I guess. Alright, Natasha's fine. Noel should be fine. God, I don't mean to call you Noel. You want it just happens. No, you went for Eirika. Ow. Eirika. Ow. Oh well, I don't think any more of the wyverns can reach her now, so she should be fine. Or not. That's not cool. Okay, please don't have a jab. Oh god, please miss. Oh my god. Oh. Again, I'm getting really lucky on this. This is so absurd. I can't believe that happened. Oh well. Amelia, finish this guy off while I stop having another heart attack. God. Man. Yeah, I'm not doing save states, so when my characters die, I have to start the entire chapter over again. So, oh man, again with the luck. We get a body ring. That as you can see, raises Constitution. What Constitution aids is like a higher Constitution means you will you'll be able to what can you do with it? I guess rescue. There we go. You can rescue people easier. Let's get you out of here. You can rescue people easier with like bigger units. You can rescue bigger units, and you can also wield heavier weapons more effectively. So. It can be nice to have a higher Constitution, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll really make use of that or not. We'll see. Can loot? Not quite. Shoot. I'm debating how I want to deal. Oh, he can't quite make it around. So maybe if I just move here, let's take care of you. Ha! Missed. And just to make sure, yeah. A Devil Axe, by the way, as it says, might injure its wielder. Basically, you have to have really high luck to wield the Devil Axe. It has a really high attack power, but it has a chance of whenever you use it, instead of damaging the enemy, you'll do whatever damage you would have dealt to the enemy to yourself instead. So yeah, really risky weapon. I usually just don't use them because I don't like the kind of risk you have to take. Maybe if I'm like really desperate, I might use it. like to finish one guy off, but generally it's not something I keep equipped to any of my characters. So, alright. Yuan's finishing off wyverns like a boss, and not sure how I'm going to deal with that berserker as of yet. Let's mend. Alright. I don't know why this character down here isn't using that sleep staff, but whatever. I'll take it. Let's do this. Get rid of the psychic user. Could they really not have used that psychic staff either? I feel like these troubadours down here could have actually done things, but just decided to sit on their butts instead. Which, okay, whatever. Let's move loot here. Let's see, 17 still, and still 17. Let's do Tana. She can one-shot, and she'll have a better resistance against that shaman up there. Oh, man, just crap for experience everywhere. We do get a bend staff, though, so that's nice. Oh, you have a guiding ring. I hope I don't kill you. Well, it's not. I don't really need a guiding ring, I don't think so. If I do happen to kill you, oh wells. Okay. I kind of just want to get to freaking Volter. I'll probably take him out with Ephraim, most likely, because since he is a wyvern unit. Listen. Why was I even worried there? Look at it. See, I don't know. That attack is just really cool looking. Like, it's just so fancy, but I don't know. Oh well. It makes me sad that the Mage Knights aren't quite as useful. I also kind of, I don't know, I used to think that since they're Mage Knights that they could wield, like, swords or something too, but not in this game, unfortunately. Yeah, let's just finish this guy off with Archer. Get some nice chunk of experience for him. Maybe he can catch up to loot. Oh, so close, so close. A devil axe. Ha ha ha. Let's do this. Yeah. And then we'll move in Ephraim. I'll probably have Ephraim. Can he access the supply? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I can't remember if both twins can access the supply or if it's only your main twin that can do it, so. Apparently it's only your main one, so we have to get Eirika down there so he can actually get a hold of a dragon spear. Well, let's just take it out now, why don't we? Do we even have one in? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say we should. Alright, and I guess Vanessa can grab it and take it over. Let's trade for the silver card, why not? And Ephraim can grab that spear. No, not Archer. He doesn't have the spear. There we go. Okay. Out of curiosity. Oof. No, thank you. Alright, alright, alright. Might send inns in there as well. Yeah, what the heck, we'll summon something. Maybe we can make use of this little summon dude to do something to Volter. Probably not, but yeah, you never know. And we'll need Natasha down there for healing. Alright, we're doing pretty well.